So here we are outside of Ripken Stadium in Aberdeen, Maryland, testing out with the 2021 GMC Yukon Denali. It's William West Hopper with Automotive Business Report and Queer4Cars, and we're here with the 2021 GMC Yukon Denali. Now this is a full-size truck-based SUV that has plenty of space inside because it's so large outside, but it also has plenty of power with the 6.2 V8 engine. Now this V8 powered SUV is a great vehicle if you're towing a trailer, if you have the family and you want to carry them with you, if you're using it for passenger hauling. But with a V8 engine, it's going to be a very expensive gas fill each and every time. But sometimes you need that power. And you can see that we're going to need power today in the wind. And that's one of the things that you're going to find out about a full-size vehicle. It's going to handle windy conditions a lot better. Now, who's going to buy this vehicle? Well, most people are not going to buy it. They're going to lease it. And then these will become available in the used market for purchase. And that will probably be a very good buy. Why do I say that's going to be a good buy? Is because this vehicle has everything in it. It has lots of safety, lots of luxury, and lots of comfort. Now, why would you buy a Yukon as opposed to a Chevrolet Surburban? Well, a Chevrolet Surburban may not be quite the elegant vehicle that the GMC version is. GMC is a notch up. Chevrolet is for the working man. GMC is for the working man's boss. Now, if you really want to go C-suite, then you'd go up to the Escalade. In GM's lineup is the Surburban and the Yukon and the Escalade. This is the upper line luxury truck. And it is a truck, and there's no question about it. And the good thing about the truck side of it is that it's powerful enough to pull a trailer, whether it be a horse trailer or a camping trailer or your boat trailer or anything that you're going off to do. And the nice thing about having a Denali is that it's a little bit more luxurious on the inside. But really the big deal on this is that there's passenger space. 2 bucket seats up front. This one is equipped with 2 captain's chairs in the second row and a bench in the third row. So you can easily fit 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in this vehicle. This does have the retractable steps to help you get in, but there's really not a lot of places to grab things. There is a grab bar up here, but as we've learned with an older traveler who's with us, who's looking to grab something here, and there is nothing to grab there. So what are you going to see inside the GMC Yukon Denali? Well, you're going to see a very nicely appointed interior, very well fitted out with a lot of nice details, a lot of leather-like trim, the stitched leather touches over the soft plastic. Everything feels comfortable. The steering wheel is adjustable. An adjustable steering wheel is always nice to have. Controls for trailering controls, light controls, four-wheel drive controls, parking brake, the electronics that you need in here, the heads-up display controller. Everything is pretty well set up. So the vehicle does have a wireless charging space that's actually nice and large. So that's very good. It takes a little bit of time for it to pop in, but it does start the charge. And if you don't want to see your phone, you can just close that off. A large, spacious center console. Rear controls for the rear climate. There's plenty of controls here for that. Nice size touch screen. You've got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which people want. You can have a variety of users for this vehicle. Certainly it has navigation. And one of the things that a lot of cars have these days is a Wi-Fi hotspot, and this one actually does have this Wi-Fi hotspot in here, which is nice. Let's go ahead and have a look inside of the second row of the 2021 GMC Yukon Denali. All right, so you've come into this back seat, the second row, full-size doors, and you want to get to the third row. Now, how do you do that? Well, it's very easy. You push the seats forward there, move them down, and they move up. Like that. You step up and over and across some tracks, and then you're able to get into the third row. There are seat belts for 3 riders in this third row, so there is space for 3, though you're going to find that the third row is better if it's just 2. Though there's plenty of room back here, and if you're traveling with a family, probably this is where your younger kids are going to be, because the teens are going to be up front, the tweens and the youngers are going to be back here. And though they do not have any screens, what they do have are USB-C outlets here on the side, so they can plug their devices in, and there's a place to put their drinks. The real key seats to sit in this vehicle is the second row captain's chairs with fold-down armrests, because of the huge television monitors that are there. And you can put on pretty much anything. USB video, USB music, there is HDMI 1 and HDMI 2 outlets. So plenty of tech here, and that you can get in and out of without any problem. So what is it like in the third row? This is what it's like. There's plenty of headroom back here for an adult. There's air vents at the top. There are USB-C outlets here. So the third row is fine. You're going to be able, for the second row of monitors, you're going to be able to connect in HDMI 1 and HDMI 2 outlets. And you're going to be able to use the USB-C outlets there to plug in for power or to run music or video. Now what happens when you want to get in? You pop one of the seats up and you push it where you want. You step up on the retractable step and you get in. So you can see these connections, and there's all these connections are right here. And so you also might want heated rear seats. You got that. You also might want heat. So you've got vents up at the top to bring heat and air conditioning in. So that is a very good to set the temperature is all right there. So you have pretty much everything you need. USB and the USB-Cs are right here. And if you have something that you need to plug in, there is a 120 regular standard household outlet right there. Of course, cargo space and passenger space. Now this is a 3-row SUV, and if you want to put the third row down, you just push these buttons here and they go down. Now talk about space. You've got a lot of space with both this third row and the second row down. Now this vehicle does have the 2 captain's chairs in second row, so there is an opening there, but you still have, I would say, a good 4.5 feet of flat surface here to load things in, and then things on the side. And you could still probably carry your dog in the middle or something. There's still plenty of space in here if you want to do that, or pop one of the seats up and you have a place to sit, and you still have plenty of cargo space. thing with the Yukon is that it's designed for two things. It is designed for passengers and it's designed to tow. Now this one's not set up with a tow package, but it's pretty easy to do that because underneath here is everything you're gonna need to tow it. But honestly, a lot of people aren't towing 100% of the time, so they don't want the massive hitch situation hanging out. So it's got this nice cover on it. There's a lot of room in this GMC Denali. Large space here for the third row and for cargo. Second row here, first row, and of course for the front where your power plant is. And in this one, it's a 6.2 liter V8 engine. What's under the hood of this V8 powered Yukon Denali? Let's find out if we can figure out how to get into it. There it is. It's a massive engine. The 2021 GMC Denali has been a great vehicle to review. It's not the most modern vehicle in the stable. It is a great vehicle if you need the space and you need the power. Now, this is the kind of vehicle that has made America great. It's a great vehicle for coming out into the country like we have here in Hartford County, Maryland. It's a great vehicle to go off-road in because it has four-wheel drive. It's a great vehicle to go camping in. And if you're a hunter, this would be a great vehicle to load up your hunting gear in because there's plenty of space inside. Now, I'm not sure that you'd want to bring back your spoils of the hunt with this luxurious inside, but maybe what you do in that situation is put it on a trailer. So what's next for the General Motors Corporation and the GMC brand? Well, it's going to be the Hummer, the all-electric Hummer. And we were recently on a call with the GMC team and they were telling us that the Hummer is a completely new generation, all new architecture, pretty much everything. So this vehicle here that you're seeing is probably going to be a dinosaur. Hard to believe that a vehicle that we've known for years, a platform that we have seen on the road for at least, more than a quarter of a century, is going to be a dinosaur. And you know why that is? Because the future is here and it is electric, and expect great things from the Hummer brand and from GMC. And as you can see behind me, there's electric charging stations. There are electric vehicle chargers here, and you're going to see more and more of those as the technology expands, as more and more electric vehicles are out on the road. But first, probably what's going to happen is there's going to be more electric vehicles wanting to charge than there will be electric chargers. But if you're coming up I-95 and you need an electric charger, here at Ripken Stadium in Aberdeen, Maryland, is a whole host of them. There's about 9 of them here. There's CHAdeMO connector and CMS connector, and then the J1772 connectors, plenty of those. So if you're looking to charge your vehicles, up here in Aberdeen, Maryland, just off Route 22, on the property of the Ripken Stadium, you're going to find electric vehicle chargers. I want to thank you for watching this episode of Queer4Cars, an automotive business report, as we reviewed the 2021 General Motors Corporation GMC Yukon Denali. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button. Follow us on our Queer4Cars channel and our Queer4Cars.com blog. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of our car and truck reviews.